Hello, friends. I hope you all are doing well. I made a plugin today in Patcher, as you guys may have read on the title of this video. I like to make plugins in Patcher. It's fun. I've made several of them. And yeah, I made one today. And I want to show you guys what it sounds like. And no better way to do that than by making a song using it. I've been really liking this scale lately, the F Hirajoshi Japanese scale. I've been using it a lot. But it's very nice. It has a really cool vibe. That's it right there. Oh yeah. So what I'm gonna do is make a little something here. We'll put that there. What's up, Ivaldo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to this channel. Oh, I like that. Okay, and then what if I change that up to... no wonder. Let's see if that'll work here. Oops. Yes. All right, so now I'm gonna add that plugin. I called it Vex. Here it is. It's very simple. It's just these two knobs and then a dry and a wet. The dry just controls the dry signal going in. The wet controls, well, the wet signal going out. I'm going to turn these off so you can kind of hear them one by one. So this is just the normal sound of the instrument. And then this knob adds like a high frequency, like texture-ish convolution reverb type of thing. So it's really nice. It adds a really nice effect to it. And then I have this other one which adds like a delay to it. I mean, they both kind of add a little bit of delay, but this is more convolution based and this is more delay based. And if I turn off the dry, I can turn down the wet signal a little. Turn up the dry. So just kind of bring it in a little. And if I change the sound here, so what's going on here behind the scenes of this plugin? I can show you. It's a little messy, but basically I have the dry signal going from here to the end, and the fruity balance is just controlling that dry signal. And then I have the higher, this first knob, these higher textures are coming from this, which is using Maximus. I'm creating these types of sequences here in the mids and the highs to get a nice kind of shine, crispiness to that top end. And then I'm running that through a filter. That filter has a pattern on it. And then I'm running that through a EQ, just kind of cutting off some low end so that it doesn't get too crazy. Running that through a convolution, a reverb with some plate, with a plate convolution. And then I'm running that through a limiter so that it doesn't get too crazy as far as the compression. And then goes back to the fruity balance with the wet stuff. And then the delay is it's running through an effector with Vox on it, and I am randomizing both the X and the Y parameters using a fruity formula controller, using two of them, which are creating different algorithms of randomization once this plays. You can see the modulation there. So one is doing more of a sample and hold type of thing, and the other one is doing more of like a smooth glide. And they're controlling the parameters here randomly. And the Vox, so it does an interesting type of formant shifting. And then that's being run through a delay and then a limiter, and then it goes out. So it's not too complicated. I know it probably looks pretty complicated, but yeah, I made it. I mean, I made it today, and I'm excited to just kind of play with it. I put it on my Patreon, so if you're a member of my Patreon, you can go ahead and download it. And if not, you can purchase it separately. It's like I put it for $10. But I would recommend becoming a member of my Patreon just because I'm going to be making more of these with different functions to them, and as well as releasing presets and sample packs and all that good stuff and FLP projects. So if you're a member, you'll have access to all of that instead of having to, purchase those things separately, which is nice. I think it's a good deal. But I'm not trying to sell you guys on it. I'm really just, I do these because I enjoy making them, and it's sometimes I want specific things from plugins, and Patcher allows me to make them. So that's really cool. So instead of trying to just go and find a plugin that does what I want, I just make it in Patcher, which is nice. And you can customize it to look pretty interesting. This is very simple, but it's effective, so. Like that's without it, and then with it. And then if you want like different timings of the delay, then you can just go into the map and you just open the delay bank, and it's these 3 delays here, and you can just pretty much change the timing to fit whatever you want here. If you want it to sound different in that way, which is cool. I wanted to implement a knob that pretty much did that, like changing the timing of the delay. I wanted to implement it in here, but that was too complicated to figure out. I couldn't figure it out, and I didn't want to get frustrated, and I was like, you know what, it's okay, it's fine, it's not necessary. You can always just go in here and change that yourself, or any of these things. You can go in here and change the affecting position, the timing. You can change that to flanger instead of vox, or to anything else. You can change the filtering of each delay here, or you can just stick to these knobs that I made. Let's add a bass here. Let me run that through there. Actually, I think I'm gonna, yeah, it's fine. Let me turn down the phasing here, turn down the voices to 1. Run that through filter, put this on dirty maybe, turn down the resonance, filter 2. Put an envelope on there, turn that down a little bit. Put maybe little bit of glide. Maybe a little bit of drive. Put another filter here. Bring the phase down. Pitch to -12. And maybe a little bit of noise. Put that in through there as well. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna add a randomizer to that. Just kind of opening and closing that. I'm gonna make it bipolar, put sync on. Recording there. Let me extend that. Some delay on that would be nice and some reverb. Whew. preset. Man, I like this bass. Let's put that through the mixer and put that into the bass bus. Maybe lower the volume a little on that. Let's insert Serum 2. Let's try to find something nice here. Maybe in the keys. why is my mouse not working? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Hold on. What stream number is this? 374. Man, it's like a bug or something. I can't get out of there. Like I move around fine. But as soon as I go in here, and if it's playing, oh my god, that's gonna drive me crazy. Why is that happening? Is it maybe because of this thing? I don't think so. Let's see. What the fuck, bro? Is that a bug? I know there's a new version of FL Studio. Maybe I should download it. Cause yeah, that's weird that it's doing that. .1.2. I don't know if it's my mouse though. Maybe it is. Actually, you know what? It's okay. It'll download. I'll be fine. I am dropping frames though. So maybe it's not a good idea to download FL Studio right now. It says it'll be quick. Let's hope it is. Hot dog, diggity dog. Let's see. It says 3 minutes. Hopefully, I think the stream's stabled out a little bit, so it keeps fluctuating though. Two minutes. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, I started to get an Ethernet cable from the router to my computer. I have not done that. I need to do that so I can get full velocity over here. 1 minute left. Come on, FL Studio. Download quicker than that. You know what I'm going to turn on? Output advanced network. Oh, damn, I can't do it while I'm streaming, I guess. I'll do it next time. 30 seconds left. Come on, FL Studio. I'm going to have to close this one down. 10 seconds. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Hopefully the stream stables out. I think it was doing fine. Yeah, now it's back to full velocity. It's pretty weird. I didn't realize downloading something. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it really affected it. All right, let me close this. Turn on my mic over here. I'm going to install FL. This is from when I was making the plugin. We're gonna install FL, the newer version of FL, the update. Come on, baby daddy. Yes. Next, I agree. Next. Next, install. Boom, 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 boom. Skip everything because I already have it. Just updating the FL Studio. I feel really hungry right now. Come on, come on. Sick. And it's almost there. I should have done this before, but I didn't know there was going to be that bug. I hope it was a bug, and I hope it wasn't like my computer or something. I do need to update my GeForce graphics driver, but I should be fine. Come on, finish up. Finish up, finish up, finish up. I'm gonna have to get off in a while because I need to go see my girlfriend. Man, what the heck? FL Studio usually doesn't take this long to update. Come on, FL. It's lacking. Finally. Jesus. All right, let's open it up. Boom. It should be the 4.1.2. Yes. Okay. Let's open the project. Now let me try that again. There you go. I guess it was a bug. that this one, was it? Oh, you know why it's not switching here? Let me snap it. Yes, I think that's it right there. Just drag and drop it. like this. I like that. Damn. Save. Let's make something. Something. I really like using these. This cloud drum, man. It sounds so nice. Let's do a different key. We'll do something that I don't really do often, like D. And we'll put that in. We'll use a random scale. Minor Romanian. Let's try a Romanian scale. And then I'm going to snap all the notes in the MIDI. Let me just kind of see what notes. Maybe not Romanian. Maybe something like Prometheus. What is Prometheus? That sounds crazy. So it's in D Prometheus, whatever that means. Let's see what notes are in D Prometheus. D. D, E, F sharp, A, F sharp, G sharp, B. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Well, let's try something in that scale. It's kind of an interesting sound. It sounds very like, it sounds kind of like a game. We're just experimenting today. What's up, Boston? I was watching you like 4 or 5 years ago and you were my music guru or something like this. I know you don't remember me, but I love you, boss. Keep it up. Thank you. I'm still alive, bro. Hopefully I stay that way. It's a crazy thing to say to someone. I need to make a better bass line here because this is very. Yeah, it's been a while then if you haven't tuned in, but yeah. Right now what I'm making sounds really weird, but I'm hoping it goes somewhere nice cuz I'm using a weird scale. It's a weird tempo, it's a weird everything. So I just want to kind of be outside of the box of what I'm usually at. But yeah, Boston, hopefully one day you get to make some music again. Where are you from? I think what if I move this here? I think what I'm gonna do is add like some chords. So I'm gonna go into packs, instruments, keyboard, Rhodes. Let me go into the piano roll. yes, boss. I'm from Georgia, country of Georgia. And yeah, boss, I unsubscribed so many channels in that 5 years, but I will never unsub you, boss. I will stay in my heart because this 5 years was so hard. What happened? What is it that's going on? And thank you, by the way. That's very nice. This is a weird scale. Life, like hard time for me. 18 to 23 is different for me. Mostly 20 years because of relationships, broke up, and more. I remember all the time when I was 18, go home and waiting for your streams. Aw, that's so nice. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but that happens, you know. Like, I'm 30 years old. And when I was like 17, 18, I was also going through the same things. Breakups, relationships, bunch of stuff, you know. But it's only going to make you a better person. It's only going to teach you things to prepare you for when you're older and when you're an adult. And it happens, you know. You're going to find people, you're going to be in a relationship, things aren't going to work out. You're going to find somebody else. It just goes like that. You just got to hang in there. Like, for example, me, 5 years ago when I was streaming, or when I started streaming, I was single. I was alone. I was going through a lot of stuff. And now, 5 years later, I'm in a relationship with my girlfriend. We've been together for 2 years now. Things are going good. You know, we've had our ups and downs, but things are good. My life is good right now. Things were kind of chaotic. Sometimes they get a little chaotic, but things are good. And everything's kind of looking up. It feels like I'm moving towards my goals. And even though sometimes it feels like crazy things are happening that are preventing that, it's all part of that's all a part of life and the way things are gonna go. Just gotta remember that. I think I gotta change that delay time. I think it's this one. There might be some delay on it already. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's this. It's not. Thank you, Boss Tom. this this fucking this scale is so weird. It feels like I'm in like some kind of weird dream game thing that's just like it's such a weird like tone. Yeah, I don't really like it. It's okay. We move on and we make more things. It's 10:19. How is it 10:19, bro? Oh man. What should I make? Let me bust out the keyboard here. You know what I haven't let's just throw shit at. Let's just throw sounds in here. Let's just throw sounds in here. Figure things out. I have a bunch of packs that I never use of like different things, so. Oh, I like the way that sounds right there. Thank you, boss. Appreciate you. Thank you. I don't know what that is. Anyways, goodbye.